You're born in apartheid South Africa, under a father known for being abusive and manipulative. From day one, you're already carrying emotional scars no one sees. As a child, you get beaten so badly at school that you're hospitalized. And guess what? No one really cares. Being smart only paints a bigger target on your back. You applied Netscape with big dreams and zero replies. No interviews, no callbacks. Just silence. So you realize early, nobody's coming to save you. You start Zip2 and think you're the next big thing. Then the board kicks you out of your own company. Your dream? Hijacked. Your title? Deleted. Your pride? Crushed. You try again with X.com, but everyone hates the name, hates the interface, and hates your leadership. They kick you out again. Second time's the charm, huh? You contract malaria during a trip. Almost die. Welcome to the billionaire lifestyle, boardroom betrayals and tropical parasites. Just what the doctor ordered. You found SpaceX. Everyone laughs. Then your rockets start exploding. Repeatedly. Each one's a punch to your credibility and your wallet. Fun. Tesla? Same story. You invest, they struggle. The Roadster? Delayed over budget, a PR nightmare. People say electric cars are a joke. And you're the punchline. Your son Nevada dies of SIDS. Just 10 weeks old. No amount of money or ambition can shield you from that kind of pain. You bury a part of yourself with him. Your marriage collapses. Divorce drags on. The media spins it. Strangers analyze your grief like it's a stock price. Love turns into headlines. 2008, your worst year. Tesla's nearly bankrupt. SpaceX is on its last launch. You're living on loans. A billionaire in theory, broke in reality. You sleep on factory floors to keep Tesla alive. Glamorous, right? Corporate savior by day, insomniac with back pain by night. SolarCity looks promising until lawsuits pile up. Suddenly, you're the guy who gambled family finances on a failing energy startup. Oops. You help found OpenAI, then get sidelined and watch it grow without you. ChatGPT becomes the biggest AI leap in decades, and you're not even in the room. The boring company. Cute idea. Except the tunnels don't work, cities cancel the deals, and everyone mocks your flamethrower like it's a midlife crisis gift. You date musicians, actresses, get married, divorced, rinse, repeat. Every relationship becomes internet fodder. You can't even kiss someone without headlines. You tweet funding secured, and boom, the SEC drops a $20 million fine on your head. Freedom of speech? Try freedom from shareholders. You call a diver a pedo guy. Lawsuit follows. Your impulsive mouth becomes a legal liability. Billionaire or not, words still cost you. You light up a joint on Joe Rogan's podcast. Stocks tumble. Investors panic. And suddenly your entire brand smells like weed and bad decisions. Your daughter changes her name and gender and cuts you out of her life. She says she doesn't want anything to do with you. That one's not fixable with an apology. People discover your dad had a child with your stepdaughter. And instead of distancing yourself, you awkwardly defend him. It's a PR disaster. And that sucks. But if you don't want to suck like Elon, go ahead. Like this video, subscribe, and hit that bell. He melted down on Twitter. You could blow up in the best way. Workers at Tesla protest unsafe conditions. Reports of injuries, burnout, union busting. You're the poster child for the future. Twitter, now X, becomes your new toy. You buy it, burn it, blame everyone. Advertisers flee. Your brand goes from edgy genius to unstable tyrant. You start banning journalists from Twitter. Accusations of censorship pour in. Free speech absolutist? Only when it flatters you. Cybertruck gets unveiled with a shatter window. The unbreakable armor breaks. The meme outlasts the moment. You become your own joke. Tesla's autopilot causes crashes. People die. Lawsuits follow. Turns out beta testing in real life isn't as cool as it sounds when human lives are at stake. You lose the biggest pay package in history after a Delaware judge says it's unjust. $55 billion, poof. You tweet through it, but it stings. You feud with your own companies. Fire people on a whim. Gut teams. Break promises. Loyalty becomes optional. Burnout becomes standard. You support politicians like Trump and DeSantis, then backtrack. Then support them again. Pick a lane? You'd rather cause a pileup. You build a massive ego complex around being right, but your own AI company XAI is already trailing behind ChatGPT. Irony's not lost on anyone. Lawsuits from former employees, whistleblowers, and even customers keep piling up. Your name is gold for lawyers. You say outrageous things on Twitter. People think it's genius. Others think it's mental instability. Either way, you're spiraling publicly. You father over 10 kids across different women. Some love you, some don't. But eventually, they'll all Google you. And what will they see? The Neuralink monkey trials lead to dead animals and public outcry. You call it progress. The internet calls it cruelty. SpaceX succeeds, but not without blowing up half the launches. For every victory, there's a crater, literal and emotional. You brag about working 120-hour weeks. It's not inspiring. It's a cry for help. And no one's answering. You live in a $50,000 prefab house, but own jets, yachts, and luxury properties. Minimalism or branding strategy. Even you forget which. People love you. People hate you. But no one really knows you. You're a projection, a myth created by headlines and memes. You're accused of exposing private data of a user tracking your jet. You scream safety, the courts scream privacy breach. You get booed at Dave Chappelle's show. The crowd reminds you, wealth doesn't buy admiration, only tickets. You call ESG a scam, attack DEI, and mock climate efforts while running companies built on those values. Hypocrisy becomes your brand. Your businesses rely on government subsidies, but you tweet like you're self-made. Turns out, billionaires are really good at rewriting their own origin stories. You face antitrust threats, government probes, and global criticism. Every empire invites rebellion. Yours just has a louder comment section. You cry foul over bots, but unleash an algorithm that fuels division. You say you want truth, but your platform sells outrage. You keep promising robots, Mars colonies, utopias. None of them arrive. Meanwhile, your employees burn out building a dream they'll never see. You delete features users love, reinvent wheels, chase trends, and call it innovation. Spoiler, not everything needs to be disrupted. You say the woke mind virus is destroying civilization. Your critics say the only virus is unchecked ego. Either way, it's terminal. You push Dogecoin. It crashes. Meme lord becomes bag holder. Even crypto bros lose faith. You ban competitors, silence critics, and claim it's all for user safety. Dictator cosplay never looked so tech-savvy. Your legacy gets tangled in lawsuits, propaganda, PR disasters, and bad takes. You're no longer a genius. You're a cautionary tale with Wi-Fi. You try to be funny. Sometimes it works. Most times it doesn't. And nothing dies harder than a joke from a billionaire. You change Twitter's logo to an X. It's bold. It's clean. It also looks like every other scam app on the Play Store. You fund politicians to sway laws in your favor. When they lose, you distance yourself. But the receipts remain. Every new product launch feels like a cult rally. You speak, they cheer. But behind the scenes, deadlines slip and workers quit. You make peace with dictators for contracts. Say nothing about human rights. As long as the check clears, morality is optional. Your kids grow up in a world where everyone has an opinion about their dad. Some will call you a hero. Others will call you something else entirely. You make enemies in media, tech, politics. Eventually, everyone has a reason to root against you. Even your fans grow tired. Your name becomes divisive. Say Elon at a dinner table and watch people argue. You've become less of a person, more of a debate topic. You're still chasing Mars, but can't fix Earth. Can't fix Twitter. Can't fix your own family. Colonies are easy when you never stay long enough to clean the mess. You've built a kingdom of innovation, run by fear, fueled by chaos, and haunted by every person you pushed away climbing to the top. Your timeline is filled with arguments. You have all the money in the world, and choose to spend your nights fighting strangers on the internet. The world sees your failures in real time. No privacy, no off days. Just another viral clip, another headline, another moment where the mask slips. You've spent decades redefining the future. But now, you're defined by the past. Old tweets, old fights, old enemies. Everyone's watching, but no one's really listening. Your message gets drowned in memes and mockery. Your vision reduced to chaos. Your rivals rise faster. Sam Altman, Bezos, China. The future you imagined. Someone else is building it now. You tweet warnings about AI while building one. Say you care about ethics while gutting teams. You're your own contradiction. You lose the trust of your users, your investors, your own employees. Power isolated you. Now it abandons you. You stare at the stars dreaming of Mars, but Earth is where your failures echo. Billionaire, innovator, headline, trapped in a loop of your own making. The myth of Elon Musk was fun while it lasted, but now it's just noise. A noise that used to sound like progress, now just sounds like ego. So here you are, the richest man on Earth, surrounded by noise, lawsuits, enemies, and fading loyalties. Still trying to prove you're right. Still not free. And if you've got another poor soul you'd like to see suffer on this channel, drop their name in the comments. We might roast them next. In the meantime, click on the video popping up now to find out why being that person also totally sucks.